folks, and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You join Mrs H, myself and the girls back at Moel Famau, which is in North Wales. As you'll remember, we attempted to walk up to the Jubilee Tower a couple of days ago, and we failed miserably, didn't we, Mrs H?
We did.
Well,
Not today.
Well, today we're back and we're going to crack it today. As you know, this area is on the Denbighshire Flintshire border, and that hill apparently is the highest in the Clwydian Range, so we're going to attempt it and we're going to crack it today. Unfortunately, it's raining at present, but we'll see how the weather, whether it improves or not when we get up there. What do you think, Mrs H? Do you think it'll improve?
Hopefully.
Well, we'll see. But we're going to crack it today because this is the last chance we're going to get with Mrs H being 3 months pregnant. So let's see if we can do it, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, folks, we've at least made it to where we was last time. As you remember, we sat here and this is where we failed, didn't we, Mrs H?
We did.
But today we're going to crack that summit, as I said, down there. I didn't bother filming the way up from the car park because simply you've seen it before, so there's no point. But beyond here, there'll be dragons, pardon the pun with us being in Wales. So we're going to make it up to the top, but unfortunately it's shrouded in a bit of cloud, isn't it, Mrs H?
It is. You can't see the top today. I don't know, it's clearing a little bit.
Yeah. So there definitely is a folly up there, I do know that. I've seen it on Google Maps. So again, I won't spoil the surprise until we get up there. And I'll tell you all about the history when we get up there. Lucy's got more energy today, as we can see.
Too busy eating grass at the minute.
Yeah, she just does that to cool herself down. It must be sap. We've just come past the family, haven't we? And they've had a domestic and given up.
Yeah.
It looks like the bloke, it's been his thing, and his wife. She's not really been bothered. 2 daughters, one's a daddy's girl, the other, she can't be bothered and stuck with mummy. So we heard this bit of a kerfuffle behind us, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because it looks like the mother didn't like dogs as well. So all we heard was, well, if we want to go on, we'll go back home. And, well, I'm going and all this carry on.
Yeah, but we've been there, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been there and done it, Becky. We have. So, you know, you can't knock them too much. But, yeah, apparently, according to Northern Monkey, one of my subscribers and followers, this area is where all Liverpudlian kids used to be brought from school. Like we was took at Wigan to Lake District and in house, and what's the other one? What was the other one called?
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember because I never went to it. But yeah, all Liverpudlian kids were brought here. So now you've got 30, 40 something blokes remembering this place being about that big. It's only just up there, love. I went with school like that one summer thing. If anybody's ever seen that. Anyway, I think we'll close it there, Mrs H, until we get up to the summit. So, Hot Potters, wish us luck. We're going to do it this time.
We hope.
Well, we're part way up now, Hot Potters, from where I was just having a little rest point. I was hoping to get up to the top and then continue the film from there, but just look at that view over there. I couldn't miss that. I couldn't resist getting that on film. I mean, what way is that? Where was that heading?
I have no idea.
I have no idea, really. I'm imagining, you know, Wigan's back over there where it's dull. Because once we get up to this folly, you're supposed to be able to see Winter Hill, which is pretty close to where we live, Mrs H. I don't think we'll see it today.
No, only on a clear day, and it's, as you can see...
It's pretty dull, and the clouds are rolling in a little bit. I mean, we've taken the easier route up to it, which is slightly longer, I think, but it'll be a bit easier for us and for the dogs. You know, so I think we'll continue, Mrs H. Like I said, I just wanted to capture that because the sun was just shining on it there and it just looked lovely and gorgeous. Right, are you ready to continue, Mrs H?
Yes, because I'm being eaten alive by the bugs.
I can see it at long last, Mrs H.
Oh, finally!
There we go. That's the Jubilee Tower, or what remains of it. I'll give you a little bit of history here because obviously there's a lot of people around it. It was built in 1810. I believe, or it was started in 1810, and it was built for George III's Golden Jubilee, Mrs H. Well, the foundation stones was, and then they continued to build it thereafter. And then money started running out about the 1820s. So it remained in an incompleted state up until about the 1860s, when a storm blew it over. So they decided it was in an unsafe condition, and they dropped it to what you see today. And the farmers from around here came and took all the stone away and built the little dry stone walls with what the remains of it. But today it's just used for walkers going up to. So we're definitely going to get up to it and have a little look around it, because I believe you can get up on top and you should be able to see at least over this side, which, as you can see, is a beautiful sight. Even better from up here, Mrs H, from further back down there.
Yeah, we're above some of the clouds.
Yeah, now whether or not we'll be above any on the other side or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait until we get up there. So here we are, we made it up, Mrs H. I'll go up there in a bit because I don't think Lucy will get up them steps. Sort of a man-made opening there. So I'll nip up now, Mrs H, and take a look from up there.
Alright, I'll stay here eating dog biscuits with dogs.
Sounds good to me. And here we are, inside what would have been the Jubilee Tower. Just a viewpoint now, although you can't see much today, sadly. And Lucy and Rosie have followed me up here. So you've made it to summit as well, girls. Well, that there gives you some idea, just under them clouds, of the fantastic view that you would see should it be a clear day. And take a little look at one of these plaques here, which will probably give you an idea of what it would have been like when it was originally planned. Sadly, it never got finished. They just ran out of money. As is the case with these things. I think it was some Earl, 2nd Earl of Kenyon, something like that. He commissioned it. Obviously trying to impress the king, as they did back then. And it usually ended up bankrupting them. And Winter Hill would be over there somewhere, in the distance beyond that fog. Lots of little plaques telling you where various things are and how far away they are. Over that way, back down there where we said we didn't know where it was, there's a signpost saying Chepstow's over there somewhere. I'll go down outside now and we'll take a little look at it from the outside. So this is the outside. Can't see much sadly because it's a bit misty. Quite a lot of people here, as you can probably hear in the background. Shame it's not such a clear day. There's a very Egyptian feel to it. This is a chunk of dress stone that's just been left here at the base of the tower. It was probably part of it at one time, but the farmers couldn't use it. I mean, when you come to think about it, like I say, sadly you can't see the distance due to all the mist, but it must have been very, very difficult bringing all this stone up. There must have been a quarry close to somewhere. I think last time we was up here there was some fella saying you'll go through a bit of a quarry to get up here, although we didn't see it. It's another one of those entrances, or would have been an entrance. Whether or not it would have led to a staircase or not inside, I don't know. Unfortunately, the majority of the history about it is all in Welsh, and Mr H can't speak Welsh. And that's the last of the entrances. 2 of them have been blocked up. Take a closer look at this one. some award been built into it there. Probably when it was restored. If you could call it restored, that is. Right then, the rain's starting to come in, so I'm going to head back to Mrs H and we'll make our way back down. So what, Potters? Success, we made it up here. We're going to head back down now, aren't we, Mrs H? We've just took a quick little look around it. Sadly, the fog and the mist is coming in, so we're going to get down before the rain comes in. I'm glad I brought my top now, because we was debating down there in the car park where it was sun shining whether to bother bringing one, but just shows you, you can't, what was it my dad always used to say, Becky? You can't put it on if you've not got it.
Yeah.
You can always take it off. So, on that bit of Vince logic, I think I'll leave it. So until the next time, Hot Potters, from myself, from Mrs H, and from the girls here in Wales, it is bye-bye for now.